everyone. Put this in garbage. Thank you very much for passing to Abdullah. Okay, my friend. Mati, yalla. Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen, wassalat wassalam ala Sayyidil Mursaleen wa ala alihi wa sahbihi ajma'een. Lesson number 29 about interrogative particles. Interrogation particles. These are also huruf. There are only two, a and hal. A and hal. So they are used to make the sentence interrogative. For example, we take the example of from Quran, Hal adullukum, shall I guide you people? Adullu, dalla yadullu, udulul, dalla yadullu, nasara yansuru unsur, dalla yadullu udulul, or dulla, dalilun. So shall I give you an evidence? Shall I show you a path? Shall I guide you? Kum. Kum is maful bihi here. Hal adullu. Adullu, the a of adullu is fa'il. I. Hal adullukum. Hal ataka hadithu Musa. The hadithu Musa is fa'il. And murakkab idafi, hadith of Musa, the hadith of Musa. Did hadith of Musa reach you? Ataka. This is a question made by Allah to Muhammad Mustafa sallallahu alaihi wasallam, to the Prophet. Ataka. The hadith of Musa came to you. Did it reach you? Hal ataka hadith Musa? Hal ataka hadith Ghashiyah? Hadithul Ghashiyah. Hadithul Ghashiyah is also murakkab idafi. So Ghashiyah is a lady, who makes you unconscious. Al Ghashiyah, referring to the day of judgment. So the news of the day of judgment, did it reach you? So these are the examples of hal. Hal adullakum, hal ataka hadithu Musa, hal ataka hadithul ghashiyah. So hal is making the sentence interrogative. Now examples of a. Anta Yusuf? Are you Yusuf? Anta Yusuf? A ilahum ma'allah? Is there any other ilah besides Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala? In Surah An-Naml, 4-5 times this phrase is repeated. A-ilahum ma'allah, a-ilahum ma'allah. There is no God besides Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. There is only one. That is Allah. There is no other ilah. La ilaha illallah. La ilaha illallah. A-ilahun ma'allah. Sometimes two as, two alifs, two hamzas, they are made one, and idgham takes place, and they becomes Allah. Allahu khairu. Allahu khairu. Is not Allah better? Allahu khairu. So that was the question. So instead of saying Allah, Allahu khairu. So a long vowel is used. Allahu khairun. Mad is used instead of Allahu khairun. Allahu khairun. So there are many other examples. Afala yanzurun. Alaysa Allahu biahkamil hakimin. Alaysa Allahu dhalika biqadirin ala an yuhyiya al-mawta. So all these sentences, they start with letter A. And remember here, hal and a are huruf. They are not asma. A and hal, they are huruf. They are not asma. The next lesson will talk about asma'ul istifham. There are 10 nouns that are used as interrogative nouns. And you have to remember, sometimes a and la. A is the letter of interrogation and la is the letter of negation. They are, joined together. Ala, for example, ala tattaqun, ala ya'lamu man khalaq. Don't you know? Ala tattaqun. Don't you guys fear? Don't you guys refrain? Ala tattaqun. And sometimes a is attached with lam. Alam tara kayfa fa'ala rabbuka bi'ad. Alam naj'al lahu 'aynayn. Alam naj'alil arda mihada. So a and lam. Lam is also a letter of negation. They are joined together. Ala is a composition of a and la, and alam is a composition of a and lam. Lesson number 30, Asma'ul Istifham. They are 10 in number. Man means who. Usually it is used for, zu aqlin. And ma is also, ma means what. And it is used for غير ذي عقل. But man fi samawat, ma fi samawati wal ard. Sometimes ma is used for man and man is used for ma. Man fi samawati wal ard, ma fi samawati wal ard. But usually man means some living things and ma means non-living things. Mata means when. It is also a noun of interrogation. Aina, where. Aina, it is also a noun. Remember, it is not a harf, it is not a letter, it is not a particle. These are all nouns. That's why we are talking about Asma'ul Istifham. They are 10 in number. Kaifa means how. It is also a noun. Come comes for counting. How many? Come. Ayyun, which one? Ayyun. And ayyatun. And ayyana, when. Anna, from where? Anna. Now take the example of ayyun first. Ayyun comes, it is ma'rab. It comes ayyun, ayyan, ayyin. Since it is a noun, it comes marfu, mansub and majroor. Ayyun, ayyan, ayyin. And when it is made khafif, it comes as mudaf, it becomes ayyu, ayya, ayyi. فَبِأَيِّ آلَاءِ رَبِّكُمَا تُكَذِّبَانِ. أَيَّمَّا تَدْعُو. So ayyu always comes as mudaf. Ayya, ayyi always comes as mudaf. And for example, ayyu shay'in. Ayyu shay'in. Which of the things? Ayyu shay'in. So shay'in is mudaf ilay majroor. Ayyukum, who among you? Ayyukum. So kum is majroor because it is mudaf ilay. Ayyun is made khafif because it is mudaf. Ayyul fariqain. Which of the two parties? Ayyul fariqain. Fariqani became fariqaini, and that is majroor. Now kam is of two kinds. Kam miqdariya and kam khabariya. When you ask, for example, kam labistum fil ard, it means how many days you lived in this dunya, on this planet of earth. Kam labistum fil ard. They will say yawman aw ba'da yawm. A day, sa'ata min an-nahar, in this dunya, even if you live for 100 years or 150 years, on the day of judgment, it will be like, few hours. Yawman aw ba'da yawm. A day or part of the day. So that is kam labisto. So when you go to a shop, you ask, what is the price? They come. So come, this is kam miqdariya. That, 10 riyal, 5 riyal, riyalayn, riyalun wahidun, 1 riyal, 2 riyal, 5 riyal, 10 riyal means $5, $5. So that is miqdariya, that gives you the quantity, miqdar. But there is one khabariya, and it comes as a khabar. For example, kam min fi'atin. The translation will be many group, many people, many parties. Kam min fi'atin ghalabat fi'atan kathiratan bi'iznillah. Look at the history. There are many examples that small group, was successful over a large army. Kam min fi'atin qalilatin ghalabat fi'atan kathira. For example, in the Battle of Badr, 313 people were victorious over more than 1,000 non-Muslims. So, kam min malakin means there are a lot of angels. Kam marsala means lot of prophets and messengers were sent. Kaifa. Kaifa means how. Kaifa kana aqibatul mukaththibin. Look at the history. How was the fate of those people who rejected the prophets? Kaifa takfuruna billah. O mankind, how can you reject your Lord Allah? Kaifa takfuruna billah. Kaifa means how. Kaifa tahkumun. How are you judging? Kaifa tahkumun. Kaifa fa'ala rabbuk. How Allah has dealt. How your Lord Rabbuk. Kaifa fa'ala rabbuk. Yasabil fi. Aina. Aina is also a interrogative noun. Aina. Aina where? Aina. Aina al-mafarru. Mafarru. Remember here, al-mafarru. Al-mafarru is on the scale of maf'al. The madda of mafarru is fa, ra, ra. Farra, farra yafirru ifrir. Farra yafirru ifrir. Farra. And from there we make a zarf. That is adverb of time or place. Mafar. Place of refuge or time of refuge. Aina al-mafar. Aina al-mafar. So where will you go? If you escape from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, where will you go? Where will you go? That's why, even if you commit suicide, where will you go? If you are running away from the test of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, where will you go? Ultimately, you have to face Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Aina al-mafar. Aina al-mafar. That's why I said on the other day, the famous Urdu poet, Ghalib, he said, even if you make a suicide, if you commit a suicide, where will you go? After all, you have to reach Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. You are running from your Lord and you are reaching Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. अब तो घबरा के कहते हैं कि मर जाएंगे, मर के भी जो चैन न पाया तो किधर जाएंगे. So you are troubled, you are in pain, and you are committing suicide, you are running away. But after all, you will be caught by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Where will you go? Aina al-mafar. Aina tadhhabun. Where are you guys going? Aina tadhhabuna. Aina tadhhabun. Aina, where? Anna. Anna is also a noun of interrogation. Ismul istifham. Anna laki hada. Zakaria alayhi salatu wassalam, an old man, in his 70s or 80s, he asked the young lady, Maryam, Mary, she was only 17 or 18. And he wondered, "Oh Maryam, anna laki hada? Where are you getting these fruits from? Where are you getting fresh fruits of all seasons?" So, hada min indillah. These fruits are from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Anna laki hada. Anna lahumuz zikra. After Quran, is there any guidance for them? From where they will get the guidance? From where they will get the zikra? Anna lahumuz zikra. Anna yakunu li ghulamun. Maryam, Mary alayha salatu wassalam, she says, how can I have a baby? Anna yakunu li ghulam walam tamsasni bashar. When no bashar, no man has touched me, I am a virgin girl. Anna yakunu li ghulam. Ayyana is also another noun, interrogative noun. Ayyana. Ayyana means when. Usually it comes comes as adverb of time. Ayyana yawmuddin. Ayyana yawmul qiyamah. When is the day of judgment? Yawmuddin means the day of reward and punishment. I said the meaning of ad-din is reward and punishment. And you know the meaning of deen. There are, listen to me very carefully. Deen, number one, deen means dominance, authority, sovereignty. Deen, that is the first meaning of deen. You know, some rule, some authority, that is deen. And the second meaning of ad-din is obedience, submission. The third meaning of ad-din is law of God, procedure, qanun, canon. And the fourth meaning of ad-din is reward and punishment. Reward and punishment. So for example, in Surah An-Nur, ayah number 2, لا تأخذكم بهما رأفة في دين الله. في دين الله means في قانون الله. Deen means, and the translation, don't make the translation religion. Deen does not mean religion. Never. That is a very, very bad and stupid translation. Whosoever makes deen as religion. Deen does not mean religion. Deen means the four things. And then we make a comprehensive terminology. Deen means joining all these four concepts of Arabic language. Ad-Deen means an entire system in which, number one, we accept the authority of Allah. We accept the unity of Allah. We accept Tawheed of Allah. That is number one. Number two, we accept the concept of hereafter, akhirah, reward and punishment. That Allah is all powerful, He can reward and He can punish. So we accept the akhirah, the hereafter. That is the second thing. And the third thing, we accept His law. The law of salah, the law of zakat, the law of family laws, law of marriage, law of divorce, the law of hajj, the law of interest, the economic laws, political laws, law of capital punishment. So the criminal law, the civil laws, all the laws that are given by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala